Hey guys, welcome back. And I wanted to talk about something real, something that there is evidence of. So I want to talk about the Enfield Poltergeist. Now, if you guys don't know what a poltergeist is, it's basically a spirit that could either be playful or malicious because they move things around. They could either stack furniture, and if they are more malicious, more harmful, they would throw things at you. They would basically turn your house inside out. And this haunting is very famous because there were more than 30 people witnessing all the events. There was police involved, there was a priest involved, speech experts involved, there was an occult specialist involved, there were psychics involved, and everybody was so puzzled because they did not know why it was happening, why it was so strong, and why it was affecting this family the way it was. Now, um, this haunting, like I said, happened back in 1977 in Enfield, London, and um, the way that it all started was that this family of a single mother, her four children, moved into a house. While they were unpacking, the kids were upstairs playing, and the mother was downstairs, unpacking. And she hears something slide, and her kids scream in terror. So she runs upstairs and she asks them what is going on. And they said that a drawer slid across the floor. Now, the mom did not believe them. She was like, oh, that can't happen. Kids will be kids. Don't be silly. And then she saw it happen. And she got freaked out. She got the drawer and threw it against the wall. And when she did this, the drawer slid again, but with much more force. They say like it was two invisible hands dragging the drawer towards them. And they got freaked out and left the room. They did not move out, and the actual haunting lasted for a full year. And things just got worse than, doors being slid across rooms and kind of that kind of stuff. Chairs started to levitate. Fires would start out of nowhere around the house. Furniture will be thrown. Family members will be taken out of their beds. And the pictures that you are seeing are pictures of the actual house, of the actual evidence that were taken by the Ghostbusters that were there, the paranormal investigators per se. And like, I can't make this shit up. Like, it's kind of creepy knowing the story and then seeing the actual pictures. And in the center of it all was obviously the poltergeist, which was a guy that used to live there, and he died there. And his name was Will Wilkins, and um, he was an old man that was very grumpy, very sailor mouth. And then there was this 11-year-old named Janet, and she was the center of all the attacks. Now, Wilkins will actually speak through Janet. Her mouth could be completely closed, and the voice would still come out. So, and it was a voice that was deep and raspy. You can tell it was not her voice. And I'm gonna go ahead and play you guys a little interview they did to Janet and her sister when she was younger, so you can hear Bill talk through her.
Is anybody there?
No, no.
Who's there?
Doctor
Doctor Who?
Goose Chasers here.
So if you can tell, I don't know if you were able to tell, but at the beginning, like, her mouth was closed. And that is creepy. You can still hear the voice coming out, and her mouth is closed. And she later on did another interview in 2011 as a grown woman, and She said that at one point she filled her mouth with water and taped her mouth shut, and the voice will still come out. So to hear her say that and then actually see it in an interview that her mouth is closed and the voice is still coming out, that is creepy. That is so, so creepy. And it's just a very chilling voice. Like, listen to this.
I'm invisible.
I'm invisible.
You're invisible? Why are you invisible? I'm a G-H-O-S-T.
Because I'm a Ghost. Yes, he had quite a sense of humour. He also used to swear.
The pub check you down the street. Lovely pub to drink. Now f***
This voice is coming from an 11-year-old girl. Well, perhaps, Guy, perhaps you've got something to say to them.
Yeah.
I'd like to know how you make this noise without bashing Janet's vocal cords to pieces. If I do it for half a minute, I get a sore throat.
Goose chasers here.
So, I don't know about you guys, but that creeps me out a lot. And when Janet did her interview in 2011, she said that the most scariest thing was when she was in bed and this curtain next to her bed, the one that you're seeing right there, wrapped around her neck and started choking her. Now that is creepy. That is so scary. She would also be thrown at her bed, like right here, like you could see in her face that she is terrified. You know, like it's not a kid just jumping off her bed, you know, like playing, haha, it's fun. No. Like you can see that she is scared, that she's actually being thrown. And it was just something so creepy, something that I would seriously shit my pants if something like that extreme happened to me. I've had a lot of experiences, I've seen my share amount of stuff, but nothing to this extent that I would be thrown or levitated the way she was. And like I said, there was like more than 30 people that witnessed everything. This haunting actually inspired several movies like Ghostbusters and The Conjuring 2. That movie was actually based off this actual haunting. And just to think that the house is actually still there. So if you go to Endfield, North London, and you go onto Green Street, the house is still there. Like, it's still there. And just to think that if I lived to that house, I'll be terrified. Because when the Hudson family was living there, people that walked by actually would see Janet being thrown to the window. Like at one point she said that she thought that she was gonna like bust out the window from how hard Wilkins was throwing her. And like a neighbor saw her levitating like through the window. Like that shit is crazy. That's like I don't even know what to compare it to, because you don't see that, you know. A lot of people think like this is all made up, but when you see stuff like this, stuff that there's no way you can like validate, like you, I don't know, but this creeps me out so much. And I would actually like to know if it creeps you out, if you had any experiences. So please go ahead and tell me in the comments if you had any paranormal experiences and what you guys think of the Enfield Poltergeist, because it's creepy. So I hope you guys liked the video. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment below, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah!